Hey, you guys. Okay, let's get business out of the way first. Entertainment purposes only. Don't forget, 2 days. In 2 days, Thursday night alive, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That is for political and spiritual questions. Friday, the 6th of June, is the members only live. That is personal and political questions. Memberships are $1.99 a month. Join button is under the video, every video, or it's in the description box. If you can't find it, there's a link. Just click on more in the description box underneath the video, and scroll down a bit and you'll see it. Shirts and tea mugs are 15% off until Saturday. I'll be right back. I have something to show you. Okay, so we have a couple of new designs. I have not put these two up yet. I will. Born in the USA, it's over they. That is for those who are being, in support of those who are being deported, the birthright citizenship BS that the monstrosity has going on. And also a plain, well, no, not plain, it's beautiful, but no words, no text. Okay. For America. I miss Bernie Mac so much. America. All right, those will be up soon. Again, 15% off. Whoops, 15% off. Until Saturday. All right. There's all kinds of stuff on there on the Etsy shop. That link is in the description box as well. For the 15% off, you put Memorial Day sale, all one big word, in for the coupon slash promo code. Okay. All right. So I was just sitting there minding my business, asking Spirit Team, okay, what am I reading on today, you guys? And Queen Elizabeth came through. It was a beautiful thing. All right, she had a message for us. We have some cards to pull. We might use the pendulum stand. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how I am directed by Spirit Team. Okay, so her message was, okay, and I gotta believe that she knows what she's talking about. She said she couldn't stand him when she was breathing. Didn't like him. Okay, so that's that. They want us to use the Celestial Carnival again. Here, deck. Okay, Spirit Team, do we use the pendulum? You know what? Let's pull a few cards on that message. I'm not going to say it out loud. Okay, we'll pull a few cards on that. All right, so, and also on the community page in the post section, just click on, and just click on Healing Truth Tarot underneath this video. It'll take you to my page. Up at the top, there's a short list of links that you can click on. One says posts. Please do click on, I think her channel is Spirituality with Sammy. Anywho, it's the last post I made. She's said a few things that resonated with me personally. She mentioned someone. She mentions Humpty having a cardiovascular event here, which would be a stroke. She said, well, she used to be I think she was a neurology nurse, and she was an emergency room nurse. I'm not sure exactly what she specialized in, but so she would know what she was talking about. So she talks about what she saw that happening, and it doesn't take away from the other predictions that many of us are making that he will try to run to Saudi Arabia. That doesn't take away from that. She mentions him in a wing of his own, in a huge home, with a wing of his own, and there's nothing saying that he wouldn't have that there. So nothing she says points to him being here when this happens. However, she does speak of him looking out windows, and the minute she said that, I heard him say, "They're coming to get me, they're coming to get me." So, again, that doesn't take away from the predictions that many of us have already made about him running there, and also having the cardiovascular event. All right. You may hear my son. I'm going to pause and go close this door. It's just one of those days, you guys. It's a good thing you didn't actually have to wait for me. Okay, twice. All right, so, anywho, please watch her video. Made a lot of sense. And I'll get off that subject. But so while she was talking, it brought some things to mind. We keep talking about the 3 days of darkness, and we're actually seeing darkness, and that is not necessarily what Spirit is telling me. Is there will be, then it's already started, because I've experienced it, and many of you have as well. You've said so in the comments. Speaking of which, if you leave a comment to complain about the sound, it will be deleted. Okay? I've explained this a million times, and I'm not going to keep repeating myself. Pet peeve, repeating myself over and over and over. Okay? And if you don't want to be what was the word? Lectured? Don't lecture me. Okay? Just putting that out there. I'm going to lose a few subscribers. Oh well. All right, because actually when you complain, when someone leaves a comment, whether it's a complaint or it's something nice or an experience, that helps my algorithm, because it's a comment. YouTube doesn't care if it's positive or negative. Okay? So I'm just putting that out there because I can't keep repeating myself. I have no control over the sound. Bringing the camera down, somebody said, well, when you brought the camera down, it was less loud. That doesn't make sense, okay? Because my camera's right on my phone. If I brought it down, it would, and it's on the end of my phone. My phone is sideways. It's on the end of my phone, on the right-hand side where I'm sitting. So if I brought the camera down, it would actually make the sound louder because it would be closer to my face. Okay? There's nothing I can do about it. This is a YouTube platform issue. It is suppression of freedom of speech, because they don't want us talking about what we're talking about. Period, point blank. Okay, you guys? I'm doing my best here. So, take it or leave it. All right, please. So, just repeat. If you leave a nasty comment, it will be deleted. Period, point blank. Got to have one in every bunch. Just the one. Nobody else is complaining. Just the one. All right? So I put that out there, and I don't mind doing it, and it has nothing to do with me being oversensitive. It has everything to do with the energy that somebody else is putting out on my channel. I invite you into my home. Okay? When you watch my videos, I invite you into my home, and this is free. Okay? You're not paying for this. So, unless you bought a membership. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Miss Libby had something to say about it this morning too, because she's getting the same guff that I am. Out of our control. We can't do anything about it. Okay. So let's get to this. Will the 3 days of darkness also brought up another question. First question was, will the 3 days of darkness be related to aliens? Because technically we're all aliens. Like outer space aliens. That is who seeded the planet. And again, will it be 3 consecutive days of darkness, or will it be spread apart? And my team's telling me spread apart. It's already started. But the real question is, do the 3 days of darkness really speak to 3 days of someone who has been appointed, and it isn't Rufus, you guys, and not him. Someone who be appointed, who already has been appointed to take over if something happens to Humpty. And at this moment in time, I feel that this person is the nastiest human on the planet. And he wrote a very long plan for the year 2025. And his initials are SM. Which is why he's pretty much, you don't hear too much from him. Because he's pulling the strings. He and the Scarlet Country are working together. All right? So, let's see. All right, so we'll ask the pendulum those questions. All right, I'm going to bring it out. We're going to use the pendulum stand. It's so pretty. All right, just guys, here we go. Okay. So can maybe speak to Queen Elizabeth, please. And you're here? Yes, thank you, Queen Elizabeth. Thank you for showing up. Okay. Queen Elizabeth, will you answer some questions for us? Okay, thank you. Do the 3 days of darkness will occur? Are the 3 days of darkness related to aliens? No. Thank you. Are the 3 days of darkness concerning 3 days with Stephen Miller in office? Yeah, it's shaken. That's a yes. Will Stephen Miller stay in office? No. Okay. And last time we talked about this, I did get some comments, giving me the rundown of who would succeed Humpty. But he hasn't followed, nothing that they've done has been constitutional. Not one single thing. They're not following the rules. They're not going to start now with the succession. They're going to put the person in there that they think will have the biggest impact. He wrote Project 2025, so he would definitely have the biggest impact. Okay, so that's not going to last. All right, thank you very much. Will there be any such thing in our future as the 3 days of darkness regarding no internet and no power? Okay, will these 3 days of darkness be all at one time, 3 consecutive days? No. Will they be spread apart? Yes. Okay. Will Stephen Miller be in the Oval Office for more than 3 days? No. Okay. All right, Queen Elizabeth, if you don't mind, we have one question that just popped in my head. Okay. Will there be war, war on U.S. soil? No. Okay, thank you. I should move my hand up a little. Thank you. All right. All right, so that's it for that. Let's put that to the side right now and start pulling cards here. Let's see. It's already 15 minutes into it, 16 minutes. I better get to it. I'll pull a few cards. And then we'll do a video on what will America look like after Humpty is gone. And we'll also do a chakra meditation on the next video. I forgot to start us off yesterday on Sunday. I'm sorry, that was 2 days ago. I forgot to start us off on Sunday, I think. It doesn't matter, we're going to do it anyway. Because we need it, you guys. All right, first card out is King of Swords. That's that truth coming out. And King of Wands, taking action. All right, will there be a panel of former presidents, former vice presidents, he's not going to last because he's gonna scare even the M of the A of the G of the A's. He's going to scare them too. Ten of Swords, end of a cycle, endings. Being stabbed repeatedly in the back. The regime coming to an end. Five of Wands. Fives are about change. Actions that make changes. Judgment. You can't make this stuff up, you guys. Eight of Cups, walking away from an existing situation. Five of Cups. Cups that are empty. Let me look real good here. The cups are empty. Can't move forward, can't do any more damage, can't, all the opportunities to do damage are gone. And other decks, the cups would be spilled over. There might be one or two standing up. The Moon, what's hidden coming to the surface, and boy oh boy, that looks like a Scarlet Country building to me. Seven of Swords. Yeah, the information about the alleged contender contest or manipulation coming out. That is coming. Ten of Cups, another ending. Cups are about emotion, an ending to emotional strife. Two of Cups, bringing a balance. All right, you guys. Let's get affirmations for a badass. Affirmations for badasses. It's okay. Mistakes are just proof that you're trying. Don't give up. The beautiful thing, people. All right. I'm not going to apologize for setting the record straight and speaking my truth, but I am sorry that I have to do that. But sometimes I have to do that. It's called cleaning house. People go, oh, just ignore it. Okay, well, I'm 60 years old and I've been trying to ignore it my whole life. I don't think I'm supposed to ignore stuff like that. If I was, problem would have been fixed. So I choose not to look at it as a problem. I'm psychic and empathic, uber sensitive to energies. Okay, that's who I am. So I'm not going to ignore stuff. I'm going to let it go. But initially, I'm going to have a feeling about it. Because I'm a human. And I'm allowed to have feelings, whichever feelings I have. Just like you are. I expect all of us to have feelings. And we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Just please, I always told my kids that. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Just mind how you come at me. Because I'm not being nasty to people. And I don't get nasty with people until they get nasty with me. I think that's human beings in general. Not all human beings. But we don't deal with those people anymore. We're creating a new earth. And in order to do that, we have to let go of the people that carry the negative energy. And everyone carries negative energy now and then. But we have to make a choice on what type of earth we want to live in. And I'm choosing to live in a peaceful earth. This is all I ever wanted, was peace. So I'm going to work on myself and take what you need with this video and leave the rest. It's all good. Much love, many blessings. See you in the funny papers.